Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. It's good to see you. Today, this week, we saw the historic release of the brand new Action Comics #1. There he is, Superman in all his brand new glory. Now, this is a younger version of Superman when he first started his battle for truth and justice and the American way. He's wearing a short-sleeved Superman t-shirt with a short cape, the jeans, and the work boots. A lot of people have complained that they're going to boycott, that they would never read something this silly, that Superman's new uniform is dumb, that it's not cool and new and modern, and there's nothing special about it, and that he shouldn't be wearing it. My explanation for this is that it's a makeshift costume. It's something he's wearing temporarily while he fights crime and helps the weak. I don't think he is immediately all that interested in necessarily designing a uniform. It's not that important to him right now. What he's trying to do is get out there, show people that he's here, and save people and make things better. We already know that by issue 7 it's going to be caught up to real time, and that is current, and that he'll be wearing his new Superman armored look, which people are complaining about as well. Now, I wanted to compare the logos on the some of the earlier Action Comics. This is Action Comics number 318, so it's very, very old and classic looking. But as you can tell, the Action Comics logo here, as well as the Action Comics logo on the brand new #1, is very, very similar. We have the same font, the same style of the word action, and we have the underscore. The only difference is that the word comics is written over top of the underscore on the new book, and on the old book it is below it. We also have Superman, the word, above Action Comics, and I like having that there. And of course DC is continuing their exclamation point, the new 52, on all their books of this run. I imagine after all the #1s they're going to do away with that. If you look at the comparisons, I actually do like the new S and the colors and such on the new book, as opposed to looking at the classic look here. It's a little cheesy, a little campy, and I think would be harder to accept if they came out and said that's what his new look was going to be. Also, look at Luthor. He's wearing like a dress. You can see his legs. I don't know what that is, but it's supposed to feature the death of Luthor in here, but he's got like a weird tunic on, but it's really, really short. Anyway, something I also wanted to discuss, I found out when I went to my local comic store that all of the 52 books are not going to be available in combo packs, which include the digital release. This was disappointing to me. I really enjoyed reading JL in digital, and I bagged and boarded my JL book. I did open it so that I could compare it with the digital copy, so I want to make sure I wasn't missing out on anything. The only thing I missed out on were the ads. And on the digital book, I was able to go from one panel to the next. Each page had part of the story on it, and I didn't have to worry about going through ads. I liked that very, very much. What I didn't like was that it had the digital release combo pack written on the front right over the art, and they changed the color of the cover of the book as well. I wish they would just have kept it the same. But now that I know it's only going to be JL that comes out in digital pack, I, just like the rest of you, will have to make my decision on whether I want to switch over completely to digital or whether I want to keep getting my books in paper format. And for now, the collector in me wants to still get these books, bag them and board them, and put them away in my long boxes, even though I really feel genuinely that these books aren't going to be worth any money. So I'm not collecting for the idea of possibly selling my collection in the future. I just feel like it's the right thing to do, to bag and copy and protect these and have them for myself, maybe to show people, maybe to read at a later date, which you can do with the digital, and I really enjoyed the digital JL. I think it's a mistake. I like the idea of it being $1 more and you get the paper book and the digital book, but they're not going that route. So if you want to get the paper and the digital, you got to pay $3.99 for both of them, for Action and the other books that are $3.99. The rest of the books in the line are going to be $2.99, and still that means $3 twice if you want both copies. I think this is a greed issue, but I also know that companies are out there to make money, But in these trying times where comic stores are closing and the comics are hard to sell and you're trying to interest new readers, especially those into the technology, I think it was a good idea to add a combo pack that's just $1 more, and I think it should be on all the books. That would be my opinion, at least for the initial release until you know that you have new permanent readers. But that's just me, and this has been another edition of Great Scott. Thanks for watching, everybody, and remember, always look up in the sky.